41 or 42, I'm not sure, I lost count. But anyway, I'm in this road here. It's called Mount Figueria, I can't even pronounce it, Mount Figueria Road or something. But anyway, there's nice some rolling hills there, etc. And I've actually come 4 miles out of here. There's a climb coming from Los Olivos or San Inés, up this road here, and there's quite a climb up here. And it's actually a little detour I'm making because I have to go back down that road. And the reason why I made the detour is because of this place right here. I had to see this because you may not, I mean, there's a gateway there. You may not recognize that gateway, but it was above those gates. It once did say to the last resident here, it did say, it said Neverland. And yes, this was the gateway to Michael Jackson's Neverland home. And I just thought, I was a huge fan of his, and he was a huge influence for, ever since I was a little kid. I never stopped liking Michael Jackson, and I never believed all that crap said about him. Never believed all that stuff. But this is the gateway to his house, and there are some tributes written on the wall here as well from the fans passing by. You can see rest in peace, Michael, and see the names, and I love you, Ronnie was here, 2012. This is like a lot of stuff here written this year actually. So yeah, it's a gateway to Michael Jackson's house, and there's some more stuff on this side. There's a little bit of an artwork here which I saw a little earlier. See that there? Looks like French writing there, but you got all these pebbles here. People take the time to write Happy Father's Day, Michael Jackson, miss you, gone forever, and all that stuff. And yeah, just imagine if fans leaving, writing this, and having a visit a place like I am. And I'm not one of those who write stuff on the wall or anything like that, but it was certainly a huge impact in my life with Michael Jackson ever since I was from early as I can remember. I was an 80s child growing up, so I grew up in the best, in the Michael Jackson era really, when he was like the best thing around at the time. So yeah, it's just a Neverland Ranch, Neverland Valley. I'm glad I came here. I always dreamed I'd meet him someday. It was never to be, although I did see him twice in concert. I mean, I'm sad he's gone. In fact, I was devastated the day he died actually. And I said on my route, if I go past this area, I have to see this. It's just a fascination of more than anything else that this was once the house of somebody who's known throughout the world, and even known in places where there's no communication. He was that famous, So where there's no like telecommunications or anything like that, because he was that famous. He was just like another Muhammad Ali, or well, I just think it's bigger than any of those, like Elvis Presley and all that. But yeah, so I had to see Neverland Ranch because I always dreamed of coming here one day and having a visit the place, having to go on the rides, but it will never be. They've taken all that stuff away now, so it's privately owned, and I don't know who owns it. That's confidential, as the guy told me at the gates. Don't know why it's confidential, but I guess they have their reasons. And this was going beyond the gates of Michael Jackson's house right here, and that I would be in his yard right here. Yeah, so sad he's gone.